Do not make the same mistake I did. I stepped in the gym 4 years ago with an intention to build a better physique. But this is not what you achieve in 4 years. This is what you can achieve in like 1 year of training and proper nutrition. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna remove my banyan. You can see. 1 year, 1.5 year at max. Most of my time I have screwed around, missed so many gym sessions, eaten such shit from outside. The number one thing, the most optimal routine that people search for, especially when they start getting into the gym, is a search for the most optimal routine which will build muscle the fastest. Is it the push pull legs? Is it the chest back, shoulders, arms, and legs? Is it the upper lower? Is it the full body? And they go searching for the most optimal thing. But that's the problem with optimal. You can't stick to it. What truly is optimal is the one that you are consistent with, that you enjoy doing, that you have fun doing. Because when you have fun, especially if you train with like a friend of yours, then you will go a lot more regular than if it was the most optimal like discipline thing. Because it's a lot of fun to in these places, especially now in the modern generation. For the past 4 5 years, yes, work, hustle. Like even if you don't like it, you do it, and that's okay. That is very good. But if you enjoy it and it's still good for you, what's the problem in that? So find the thing, the routine that you are most consistent with, that you're able to stick to for a long enough period of time. I'll show you the difference. Over here is the optimal thing, right? You ask ChatGPT or you follow some bodybuilder Mr. Olympia advice. And they tell you this particular split is the best for you. That is what's work best for them. So you do it. You see immense, optimal. Like you see immense results. I wouldn't say results. I would say you do it a few times and it feels like hype and full of energy and stuff, and you feel like, yeah, I've done something good. But it's not fun for you. Drop. You plummet. And you try to go again, blah, blah, blah. So this depends on motivation. And motivation is an amazing thing. Okay, wait. This depends on motivation and discipline. More over discipline. So, if you're not disciplined enough, which most people are not, and like even disciplined people, they mostly fail to stick to this. The most optimal routine for them, they do it for a few days or for a few weeks, and then they quit because they don't enjoy it or because it was too exerting for them, too tiring for them. For me, well, you can tell it's not a bad physique. It's better than most of the people around, most of the average people, even most people, or quite a few people who go to the gym, but nowhere close to like 3 or 4 years. So for the next few months, I'm gonna start like proper hitting my gym and my diet and everything. I started, I think, a month or two ago, like proper with my mentality. You're gonna do it. This year it is. And weirdly, I somehow believe, I weirdly believe, and I just know that this year is gonna be the year of immense progress. I don't know why. The consistent one, even though it doesn't give you the most muscle gains scientifically on paper, but you're able to stick to it and you enjoy it and you go with your friends or like even alone if you enjoy going alone. But you do that and you stick to it for weeks, for months, and for years. And after 4 years or 5 years, this guy with the suboptimal routine, even if like maybe it's a bro split, like chest on Monday, back on Tuesday, legs on Wednesday, arms on Thursday, shoulders on Friday. Like people say it's not scientifically optimal, but this guy enjoys it, and he's been doing that for like 5 years now. He will have a lot more progress and sorry results to show for it than the guy who goes full on science based and optimal. Oh, actually, that research paper says this is the most optimal, so I'm going to do this particular angle. If I do lat pull down like this or like this, close grip or wide grip, which one should I do? And then they trouble themselves with that so much. Which bench angle is proper for incline bench press? Is it like the this much or this much? Which bicep curl is good for me? Is it this or is it this? Like the bicep curl or the hammer curl? And just so much of time is wasted in doing that instead of just sticking to it or sticking to something less optimal but enjoyable. And that will eventually lead you to be more consistent and disciplined. You, you, tailored to you. If I could tell my younger self that, I would just say have enjoyable workouts, even if they're not scientifically optimal or what you research on YouTube and everything. What these top bodybuilders and top lifters say. Do what you enjoy, do what you want. Sustain. If I would have sustained, because like I believe I have pretty good genetics as well. I mean, look at that. And there'll probably be some comments saying that, this is pretty shit for 4 years. Yeah, okay, let's see your physique. And if it's better than mine, then pretty good. And if it's not, then get to gym. That time would have passed anyway. You would have been better than you are currently. So I'm still kind of happy with my physique, but I'm not satisfied. I'm happy that I continued going to the gym or continued going back to the gym even after weeks and months of inactivity and like laziness and procrastination because I still have a pretty good physique and I can be confident enough to go shirtless to the pool or to the beach. And like, I've kind of worked on building a broader back with weighted pull ups and like lateral raises for your shoulders. So it's not bad, but it could be a lot better. So that's the thing. If I was to start again, I would tell myself to just do what I enjoy and obviously focus on the aesthetic muscles. That's for the V taper to focus on attraction from women, V taper and dominance over other men. Capped shoulders, good traps, good lats, a good chest and arms, and obviously the abs. I enjoy doing abs. Like I've started doing the hanging leg raises for the past few months, and I feel like some of a semi calisthenics athlete. I don't know why, bro, but still, it's fun training legs like that, abs like that. Along with this is a diet plan, the diet routine that most people still focus on, and they quite a few people even ask me, Paul, what's your diet plan? How many grams of protein should I eat in a day? How many eggs should I eat? And how much should I take protein? Should I take creatine? And then I see younger me in them because I kind of obsessed over it. I wanted, and even like in the past recently, I've like wanted to have the perfect diet. So I don't eat anything after like 3 or 4. I'm testing this new thing recently. And then I have like my 8 eggs. It depends on the schedule. Like, 3 or 4, like around 1 p.m. I have 8 eggs along with chapatis, that's like tortillas, wheat, atta. And then I don't eat anything because I aim to eat my meat. You bloody pervert. Aim to eat my meat. Crazy. I aim to eat the meat cooked at home in the night. And then I go to the gym at like for swimming or gym in the evenings for sunshine and everything. But again, as soon as I step out of the house and I have my phone with me, which I always do, I end up going on an eating spree. It's like shawarmas, chicken shawarmas, pani puri, that's like Indian street food, waffles, and like you can tell where that all is going. Right from October, the ending of October, to I think February, I had been so addicted to these particular burgers in India. They're like fried chicken, and I used to have like double patty chicken burger with a cheese slice. And for 4 months, bro, I used to go like almost every alternate day, and I was like, bloody hell. So I'm kind of over that now, and I'm working on improving my diet. So I will keep you updated as always. So yeah, just stick to something that you enjoy. That's not too bad. If you can do better, do better. Always strive to do better. That's the only advice I can give you in this video. Cheers. Now, how many flexing? Flexing. Let's go. Flex. And one front. Cheers.